So what is going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Thank you all for tuning in once again, you beautiful people. I love you. But today we are going to be talking about our very own good character, or at least that's what we thought, Dr. Monty. Now, if you haven't already noticed, in Revelations in the theatre, which is Kino, you will notice in the background on the stage we have a play. We have on the left side our good characters, the premise, the keepers, fighting against the right, which is the apothecans. We have this big giant creature which is flying around Revelations. We have the parasites, the Mogwai, and the zombies, all of which we know are bad. These are the evil fighting against the good. But what you may not have noticed is that one of these zombies in particular looks very interesting and in fact is wearing the red scarf. The red scarf we know relates to Dr. Monty. And if we go ahead and take a closer look at this zombie, you will also notice something else, which is the gloves, more specifically the fingerless gloves, once again the same ones that Dr. Monty wears. Red scarf by now we know is a significant thing in our zombie storyline. Jason Blundell himself has said this. He said we should look more into it. We find this red scarf in Origins, we saw it in The Giant, and we now know that Dr. Monty wears this red scarf around his neck. This represents him. This is a symbol that Dr. Monty is here. And now we have on the apothecant side one of the zombies wearing it. But not only that, like I said, this zombie is also wearing the same fingerless gloves we see Dr. Monty wearing, which to me only means one thing. The scarf represents Monty. This is what he wears. This doesn't go with any other character. Same with the gloves. Match these two things together. This zombie seems to be a representation of Dr. Monty. And in fact, is this Dr. Monty in a different form? Maybe you're thinking, Eli, Dr. Monty is a good character. He's been helping us through our zombie storyline, giving us the mystery box, the perk machines, and just other things to help us out through the zombie storyline as we've been leading up to his big plan, which was create this perfect universe which included our children in the house. That is what he has been telling us. But in fact, in Revelations, when our two characters, the Shadow Man and Monty, meet, they start talking banter towards each other. But in fact, they tell our characters different things about one another, which are really very interesting. And when the Shadow Man talks, he tells us this about Monty.
You do realize that he's manipulated you? That's what he does. Dr. Monty is just one of the many names he's been known by. The Great Dragon, the Beast. Is this ringing any bells? Beelzebub, Lucifer, Satan, the Devil.
He says, do you not realise that Monty is manipulating you? That's what he does. Dr. Monty is just one of the many names he's been known as. The Great Dragon, the Beast, is this ringing any bells? Lucifer, Satan, the Devil. The Shadow Man is telling us that Dr. Monty is just one of the names that people know him by. He's also been called the Devil, Satan, the Great Dragon, the Beast, the Beelzebub. These are all names that are given to Satan. The Shadow Man is telling us that Dr. Monty isn't who you think he is. He is manipulating you, he is tricking you, he is pretending to be this good character, but really, he is the devil, he is Satan. He's pretending to play as this character, Dr. Monty, in another form to manipulate you and trick you. Dr. Monty is out to do something. What that exactly is, he doesn't say, but clearly the intentions that we know of him creating this perfect universe is only a distraction so he can get his own way. If Dr. Monty really is Satan, which is what the Shadow Man is telling us, then this explains why we are seeing him as a zombie on the apothecant side in this image on the stage. This seems to be a nice little Easter egg that Trog have thrown in for us and could be hinting as to what we will be seeing in the end. But that's not the only quote that the Shadow Man says about Dr. Monty.
Do you not see the power Dr. Monty holds over you? Do you not see you are being deceived? I can help you. Only through me can you find salvation.
And once again, the Shadow Man is telling us that Monty is deceiving you. He is not who he is coming across as. He is actually Satan in disguise. And this whole plan is just a decoy for a bigger plan that he is trying to do. But then, of course, can we trust the Shadow Man? We know he is a bad character. He is on the Apothecan's side. Clearly, throughout these wisps that we hear throughout Revelations, he's trying to get us to join the Apothecans. He says, only through me, only through joining the warmth of the Apothecans will you truly be safe. So it's possible that the Shadow Man is lying, that he's trying to turn us against Monty. But thinking about it, some things that Monty has told us or some things that he's done have been suspicious. In Garrett Karovi, at the end of the Easter egg, he told us we are coming to the house, but he said that Richtofen is surplus to requirements, saying that we don't need him. But why would he say that? Why would Monty want to try and get rid of Richtofen per se? One of the theories I thought of was the fact that we know Richtofen knows an awful lot. He's learnt this information from the Canorium. He was an apprentice of the Shadow Man. Richtofen holds vast knowledge. This could be harmful to Monty's true plan, and so thought that maybe getting rid of Richtofen could be the best idea and would be the only way for the Devil's plan to succeed. If Richtofen was still there, then maybe something can go wrong with Monty or the Devil's plan. Monty's actually said quite a few suspicious things. He kind of jokes around. He gets a few things mixed up in Revelations. We know he was in the house talking to Maxis in the Origins cutscene, and even in there, Monty didn't really come across as a nice character. It seemed to be, and I know it sounds a bit stupid, but a little bit harsh to Maxis, and it seems like the smaller things that you have to listen to could give you a hint as towards what's really going on. Now, I feel at the end of Revelations, we're going to find out more about this, but it's just interesting because as we go on through the Easter eggs so far, Monty has said that he is this good character. He's introduced himself and he seems like he is on our side, but then again, we have the Shadow Man now telling us that he is really the devil in disguise. He is Satan. He is the beast. We see in Revelations, in the theatre in Kino, we have Dr. Monty as a zombie. So something here definitely doesn't add up. I feel one of our two characters here are lying, but I'm going to let you guys decide what you think in the comments section below. Hopefully if you enjoyed the video, leave a like rating if you have. That'd be much appreciated. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel for more zombies videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.